Boys and girls, this is day 13 of the functions unit where functions meet. You're trying to find intersections of functions both algebraically and graphically. So let's do this one first. Example 1, find the intersection point of y equals x minus 3 and y equals 4 over x. When they meet, they're going to have the same x value and the same y value. But nicely, this function is in terms of x, right? Y is equal to x minus 3 and y is equal to 4 over x. So this is y and this is also y, and those y's should be the same. So I'm going to set those two equal to each other. And when I solve for x, the x values should give me the coordinate of the intersection. Okay? So I'm going to multiply both sides by x, then I would get x squared minus 3x is equal to 4. And it looks like a quadratic, so I'm going to move the 4 to the other side. And I'm going to factor this, x minus 4, x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is going to be 4 and negative 1. Alright, well, that's not all, right? I only found the x value, so I have to plug this back into either of these functions. You should get the same one. So if I plug in 4 for x, I should get 4 minus 3 is 1. Or 4 over 4 is 1. The second point of intersection, it should be negative 1, comma, negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4, or 4 over negative 1 is negative 4. Cool, there are the intersections. Example 2. Find the point of intersection for the following functions, include a sketch, and then making sure to label functions, axes, and key points. Okay, I'm not going to sketch this, I'm just going to take it from the graphing calculator, but you should. Here is a sketch. So I went to y equals and graph the first function, second function. This over here, the negative and the minus are different. This first one is this one here, and then one inside the bracket is this one here. Okay, and then I graphed it. To make it by 10 by 10, you do zoom 6. Okay, and you're here. Okay, this function that goes up and down and up again is the first one, x squared times 2 to the x, and obviously this is a quadratic that's opening down. So it meets twice, so here and here. So you have to find both intersections. So instead of sketching it, I'm just going to drag it over here. So let's find the intersection. Okay, second, trace 5, because again, I only have two functions, enter, enter. And guess, okay, I'm going to find the left one first, enter. Okay, that's the first intersection. Ooh, what was the number? Okay, negative 1.81, comma, 0.933. This is correct up to 3 significant figure. And here, second, trace 5 one more time, and enter, enter. And when it asks you to guess, you move your cursor to the second point of intersection. Enter. Okay, there you go. There's my second one. 1.42, comma, 5.40. Okay, those are the intersections. And because you round it up, when you plug it in here, you're not going to get the exact same y value, but it'll be pretty close, right? And you should label the axes. This one is going to be y equals x squared times 2 to the x, and here obviously is y equals negative x minus 3 x plus 2. There. And here's the x-axis, and there's a y-axis, and that intersection and this intersection are here and here. Cool. Number 3. On your GDC, sketch y equals sine of 3x and y equals 3 cosine x, and you're going to solve when the sine of 3x is equal to 3 cosine of x. Okay, so let's go over here. I'm going to clear y1 and y2 that we have now. Okay, I'm going to type in sine of 3x and 3 cosine x. Okay, a couple of things before you graph this. Well, first of all, you have to make sure that you're in the correct mode. In this case, your x values are in degrees, right? In grade 10, when we do trig, we're going to use degrees. So you shouldn't have it in radians. If you clear your calculator, it goes straight to radians. So change to degrees. Okay, so that's good. And then second thing is the window. The x value should go from 0 to 360. So let's do that. 0 to 360. Okay, and then I'm going to graph. All right, so you know it meets here and here. If you want the y values of the function doesn't quite get there to negative 10 or 10, so you can type in maybe negative 5. Uh-oh, not negative 5. Negative 5 to 5. Maybe you can see it better then. There, so it intersects here and here. So let's find those intersections. Second trace, 5. Again, you only have 2 functions, so you can do enter, enter. Guess I'm gonna go over here. Enter. Yeah, it says the first one is x equals 104 degrees. Okay, second one. Second trace 5. Enter, enter, and oof, that's gonna take forever. You can type in about 300 because I think this is close to 300. But I'm gonna just move all the way over here and get close to this one, and then press enter. And 284, right? And then x is 284 degrees. Cool.